not that I don't want you here. It's something about the way you stare into my eyes.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl Naya, and I'm back with another video. Today I'm showing you guys how to do a quick weave. This is my first time doing one on myself. I have had one other quick weave before. I got one for my wedding, and so I still had the bundles. I washed them up, conditioned them really well, and let them air dry. And I said, you know what? I have a wedding this week, so I'm gonna try to do my hair myself. And I ended up really liking the results, but it definitely took some time to get there and some trial and error. So that's what you're gonna see in the video. So right here, you see me. My hair is freshly washed, freshly blow dried. I did all of that the night before to prep, and now I'm parting out my leave out. So you see me here making my braids. So I did 2 down the middle for a middle part. Now, some people go ahead and part their edges out to leave those out. I see that in multiple videos. I didn't, however, because when the hairstylist did it on me the last time, she kept all my edges in. So all my hair in, there were no edges out. So I just was like, I'm going to just mimic what she did the last time. Knowing what I know for this time, for last time, I'm definitely going to try to leave some edges out, though. I think that is just more safer for your edges. Last time I didn't have anything really fall out like that. Nothing more than the normal fall, but I just want to make sure that I'm protecting my edges. So yeah, you see me now braiding down my hair on both sides. The braiding pattern was nothing special, just a lot of fat braids. You don't need anything crazy. One theme that I've seen throughout a lot of the girls' videos when they do quick weaves is that they don't really care about their braids. I'm not telling you to not care about yours, but I don't think that is super serious. A lot of them just do braids to get by, and then they stick the stocking cap on. So that's what you see me doing right here. All right, so I am going to take my bonding oil and put that, or bonding liquid oil, I don't know what it is. This is my first time having it. I know it smelled good. But I am going to take that and put that on my hair first as my first layer of protection. Not everybody does this. I saw this on XOXO Janice's video. I love her. Her quick weaves are always bomb, and I wanted to do a lot of steps that would give me some layers of protection from the glue to my hair. So that was the first. The second one was that I applied 2 caps instead of 1. This is definitely not needed if you're a pro, but I wanted to do it because I wanted to definitely protect my hair. Here's a hack that I found that I really am going to do every time because I'm a beginner. The hack was to get a light brown stocking cap instead of a black, because when you get a light brown or just a skin tone one, I just got one. It doesn't really match my skin tone, but the key is seeing your hair under it. I wanted to get that so that I could see where my leave out was, where all my braids were, because this is going to help you with the gluing process and making sure that you don't get any glue on your leave out. You do not want to get any glue on your leave out, because that means that you are going to have to most likely wash that part again. And again, when you're using glue, it's just like any other normal glue. Once you put water to it, it's going to slide out. So that's kind of detrimental to your hair process right now. So I glued the perimeter like the videos say do, and then I went ahead and put the bonding oil again all over my braids where the trikes are gonna go. Be careful if you have 2 caps, because you want to make sure that they stay in place, because mine's definitely kind of slip and slided just a bit, and I had to go ahead and put them back in the place that they were supposed to be. But you want to make sure that you go ahead and put that bonding oil all over your braids so that you won't have a hard time taking it out. Then you want to blow dry it. I blow dried it before the caps so that my hair was dry, and then you want to blow dry this completely dry as well. This is going to seal everything that you just did, the glue and the bonding thing. Okay, now here's the tedious part. You start to cut your cap. I was really scared, so I started at the ear because I said I can't go wrong if I just start at my ear. So here I was starting to see that the glue was really starting to stick. I didn't cut my leave out yet. A lot of the girls don't cut their leave out at first. I see that some do. I ultimately decided to keep mine in for right now so that it could be out of my way. And I just cut the cap. This part was not super hard. I was really kind of like nervous to do this because I hear a lot of people cut their hair at this point if they're not being careful, and I did not want to cut any of my hair. So you just have to be very careful, go slow, be tedious, and you should be fine with the cutting of the cap. It wasn't super hard. So now you see me gluing my tracks. What I love about my first time doing this and my process is that my tracks were already cut because, again, I am reusing bundles. These are not new bundles. I purchased them, so it was nice. The girl that did my Quickweave for my wedding, she had a bundle, so if you bought her bundles, then she did the Quickweave for like $100, so I only spent like $250, which is a steal for a hairstyle and the hair is bomb, you guys. So I was like, I'm gonna reuse it. So I washed it with just like some regular shampoo, and then I took some silicone mix, let it air dry. Not let it air dry. I took some silicone mix and I deep conditioned it for a bit and then washed it out, and the bundles were like silk. So here you guys see me now going ahead and gluing the tracks, fitting them to size, and putting them on the back of my head. So here are some things that I've learned for my first time with the application of them all. Number one, you have to be very careful with the glue. I was having a little bit of a time with the glue at first because it kept spilling off of the wefts and getting into the hair. So you have to be very precise with that. Also, I didn't start blow drying until I got to about 3-4 tracks in, and I thought I was being smart because I was like, okay, if I have to pull a track, then I can just go ahead and easily pull it if I don't blow dry. But no, you want to go ahead and blow dry it because if you don't, then they're going to start slipping. Make sure that you focus your pressure points on the end of each weft. Make sure everything is intact. Press it down, but both ends, because you don't want, again, your tracks to be slipping, because they'll come out if both of the ends aren't intact. So make sure that you're blowing drying it down while pressing both sides intact. Also, if you guys see, I have my handheld blow dryer that's basically like a comb brush. I love that for this Quickweave. And let me tell y'all something. I have not seen any of the girls do this. So listen, if you see anybody else do this after me, then I need y'all to give me my credit and give me my props. I was blow drying my hair as I was putting the tracks in, and that helped cut down on styling time in the end. I really, really, really love doing that. And you know what it also did? When I was getting glue on the tracks instead of the actual weft, it helped me comb out some of that glue. So you guys, I know that these were recalled, but I haven't had any issues with mine, so I said I was going to keep it because it's literally my favorite blow dryer. I definitely want to try a rounded one, but until I can get my hands on one of those, I'm definitely going to keep my paddle brush blow dryer. So that's a really nice and cool hack that for beginners. Experts might not need that, but for sure for beginners, it really, 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 really helps. So here you see me placing all of my tracks And it was not hard. Like, being that they were already cut, I just had to figure out, I had to put my mind in this mind of that stylist to see how she did it. I had trouble here and there. I kind of cut those clips out of where I had trouble figuring out where she placed everything. But for the most part, it was definitely like self-explanatory. If you know how to do hair just a little bit, I feel like you'll be fine. Here was my other trick that I did. When I was taking the bundles off of the cap that I previously used, it took about an hour, but I had time that day. And if you have time, I think you should do it as well if you're reusing old bundles that you may have used or someone else might have used to put in your head. I took them out one by one off of the track from the back, off of the cap, from the back. And then I washed it in that order. So when I put these tracks in my head, they were already in the order which she placed them. So that really helped me too. I'm sorry, y'all, I can't talk. These voiceovers are a beast, but I hope that you guys will get what I'm trying to say. Here y'all see some more glue, because I'm definitely not neat with the glue right now. The glue was super, super tricky. So now y'all see me get into the top portion of my head, and how I knew that it was time for me to get to the top portion was because, number one, these tracks were super long, so that told me that she curved it from the back to the front. And then also, if you guys can see, those are also shorter pieces in the front, so that let me know that I know that I got layers the last time, so those layers are framing my face, so I know exactly where I need to be. Now, some of these tracks are a little bit longer, and I don't know how she placed them last time, but I had to cut them. It was a little bit of a jigsaw puzzle because she didn't just go in that line and just lay everything. She did it in a different way, which it worked for last time, so I'm not complaining. I just had to go in and cut some of those tracks. Now here you see me, I have a piece of track kind of laying in my forehead. I ended up cutting that piece and putting it in an area that needed a track. So don't mind that, you guys. I was just trying to figure it out. I was kind of scared that I was gonna run out. I had a lot of pieces left, but I just wanted to make sure that I had enough to cover the whole head, because baby, this cap, that's a downside, I guess, of not using a black cap. This is a brown cap, so if you have large spacing, it's definitely going to show. So you guys need to keep that in mind when you are using a skin colored cap. And I'm so sorry, you guys. A lot of the gluing that I did was not in frame. It was off camera because I had the tracks on my lap, and then yeah, it just didn't show up in the frame. My mirror was also diagonal to the camera as well. Let me tell y'all something. I give props to all my YouTubers, because editing and filming, and sometimes the light betrays you, like the natural lighting in your home. Sometimes it betrays you. It be so light and then it gets dark. That's what you guys kind of see happening right there. It's getting dark on me, but you guys are still able to see. Y'all, I kept getting glue on the tracks. I'm telling y'all, if y'all don't have one of these Revlon blow dry brushes, y'all need to get one. I still love it. I don't care what nobody says. My hubby had gotten home by then, y'all, too. That's why I was getting dark. Okay, y'all, so I was not able to film the whole process of me doing the top because my camera up and down on me. So I was so done. I just let it charge for the night and I came back the next day because I also wanted to get a barrel curler. So I ordered one from Amazon and it came. So I was like, once it came through, I would finish filming the video. So here you guys see me finishing. I took my Sabino, what is it? Heat protectant. And I was trying this because I saw it on TikTok. I heard that it's really good and it tames your flyaways. It was okay this time. I'm going to try it one more time. When I use it for my Leaveout right here, I'm not really amused with it, honestly. Like, I don't see it like getting it super silky or slick or taming any of my flyaways. I'm gonna try it one more time after I take this out on a silk press, and if I don't like it, I'm sending it right back to Amazon, y'all, because that's $30 that I could put back in my pocket. So here you guys see me pressing out my Leaveout, and y'all, this hair is so good. I don't even know where this girl got this hair from. It's so freaking good that I could have went through and did a pass with a flat iron, but this is the type of hair that you don't even have to do that when you blow dry it out. It's just so nice and straight. And this is straight hair. It has no wave, no body wave. The reason it looked kind of wavy was because I washed it. So here I took my barrel curling iron and I start to do pin curls. This is the Conair one. I found it on Amazon for $11, y'all. You cannot beat that. I don't feel like I needed anything super like nice, like a T3. Maybe if my channel blows up, I might find a T3 or something, but you don't really need it. You just need something that's going to curl your hair, and that did the job. So here you see me curling it and then putting pin curls in it. I kept having my hair malfunction, y'all. Like the clip, I'm sorry, not my hair. The clip malfunction. So y'all see me fighting with the clips this whole time as well. One thing that I missed that I feel like I should have had was definitely some hairspray. I think that would have given me a salon finish when I got done with the curls. But I'm definitely going to go get some. Right here, I had given up on that clip. I really did. And I gave up on pinning it because those next two pieces I definitely did not pin. Oh, I did pin them. just did them later. Okay. It took me a while with the second side to kind of get how I wanted to curl it. And I'm so sorry, you guys. I didn't realize how wearing a black shirt with black hair would affect the video and y'all not being able to see like how the curls came out on this side. So I really apologize. Honestly, it's trial and error when you first get into these videos. Like, you learn what works good and what doesn't work good. As you also notice, I don't have a backdrop. I just use my home as my backdrop. I didn't blur it. I probably should have blurred it. I don't know. I just think this is just as realistic as it gets. So let me know if you guys like the video, honestly. Because I tried. The light was betraying me again, y'all. It was getting dark. I had to try to film on the 2 sunny days up here because in New York, it's still super rainy and super cloudy. So Monday and Tuesday were really light. So I had to take advantage of that light and film. Here y'all see a piece at the top sticking up. I actually had glue on that piece. I didn't show y'all that, but I ended up having to kind of comb it out softly, and it worked. And I flat ironed it down so that it wasn't poofy. As y'all can see, I didn't waste any time taking down the curls. After I finished, I took my rat tail comb and just brushed them out because I wanted to give that soft, pretty wave look. And y'all, it turned out so pretty. I was in love. But I had to do some finishing touches. And then, yeah. The rest is history. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it.
They got my hang time. They got my hang time. And I can put it in a bun.